This is nothing I've ever seen. This is not a deer. This is not... We were all partying and you started smelling this foul smell. And falling out of trees. And as you cut the corner, you can see people hanging.
Yeah.
We all seen it. You could not fucking see it. Like. Station in Autauga County. And like we were all partying and you started smelling this foul smell. I mean, it gives me chills even thinking about it.
Yeah.
They called it swamp thing. That's what we all called it, swamp thing. But I'm gonna tell you right now.
What is Prattville?
Prattville, Autauga County.
Okay, well, okay.
In between Prattville and Autaugaville.
Okay.
Bear Creek Swamp. Now.
It smelled like rotten meat.
It smelled.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, you see this 9-foot creature standing at the front of this truck.
And you seen it?
Yes.
You seen this thing?
I got chills thinking about it. I almost started crying.
Yeah.
We all seen it. You could not fucking see it like this.
Yeah.
But it was dark. And the smell.
I smell something else. Ooh, look at that capupo.
Yeah, like it. It made a noise. And then it just walked slowly off into the woods.
What type of noise did it make? What type of sound did it make? Did you feel frightened?
It was a deep, guttural
growl.
It wasn't a growl. It wasn't intimidating. More like acknowledgement or you know, hey, I'm here kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Territorial, like
kind of.
Don't come over this way.
Yeah, like I see you.
Yeah.
You know, I'm here and I see you. You know, it's kind of how I got it.
I listen to stories like this all the time. You know what I told you, and a lot of people probably don't understand. Like, these creatures are motherfucking smart.
They are.
And
why do you think that they're not seen as much as?
Exactly. But you said that you've seen this stuff with your own eyes. Y'all wasn't under the influence of it?
No.
Y'all really seen the swamp thing.
Yeah, we called it the swamp thing.
That's crazy.
Oh, Bear Creek Swamp. I've got so many stories about it. Bear Creek Swamp.
Yeah.
So, one night we was riding down it with me and some friends. And we start at one end, it's a dirt road. We start at one end and go to the other. We turn around and we go back to the other end, you know, go back to where we started. So, the first trip, like going down it, first time, typical night, clear road, ain't nothing. It's a perfect drive. Like, we're not seeing anything, nothing's tripping us out. You know, it's one of those where you're kind of like daring it to do something, you know, like, it ain't shit happening, you know, kind of like.
Oh, y'all went down there trying to make some, like, fucking with something.
We wasn't calling it out, you know, it's just a thought, you know.
Yeah.
You know, you're thinking it like, dang, man, you know, this is
just want that thrill.
Right.
Yeah.
So we turn around and we head back. And as soon as we cut that first curve, the entire road is covered in leaves. Like, just fucking covered, man.
Yeah.
And you cannot see 10 feet in front of you because it is literally leaves everywhere. I've never in my life seen so many leaves. It is like snow. It is...
The leaves was piled up 10 feet tall?
Blinding you. Like, it was just leaves fucking falling out of trees. And as you cut the corner, you can see people hanging.
What you mean hanging?
Out of the trees over the road. I'm dead. I'm not the only one that's seen it.
Hold on. So y'all came down the road and it was clear.
Clear.
Then
There
y'all,
wasn't a leaf on the fucking road.
then y'all, or people hanging as you said.
There was nothing.
And then y'all came back and it was like that.
Yes. As soon as we cut that corner, you just couldn't see nothing but leaves. And you got a little, because you slow down because you can't see.
Yeah.
And then you start noticing, what is that? What the fuck is that? Holy fucking shit.
Yeah.
And it's at first you want to slam on your brakes, but then you're like, fuck, I'm not stopping in the middle of this fucking road. There ain't nothing out here.
Yeah.
And so you keep going, and then you see another one. And I mean, we seen like
Well, it was people hanging?
people fucking hanging in the trees over the road.
Dead.
Dead.
Black people or white people? You couldn't tell.
You couldn't tell because it was like
What the
their faces were swollen and their eyes, they were swollen shut, and they had a dark color to them. So they could have been black. That road is very well known for that. But to say for sure, I couldn't tell.
What you think? It wasn't no houses over there, nothing like that?
No, because they were gone. They were literally gone. Like, we got down the road and collected ourselves and went back and nothing was there. There was not a leaf on that road.
What do you think that was? Y'all went back?
Yeah,
down
we went
there?
back, yeah.
Y'all wasn't scared that shit happened to y'all? And
We wouldn't.
what do you think caused that to do that? Because
What
that
causes
shit have
anything
to
when something like that happens?
that shit have to be mind blowing to just see how can this happen that quick.
When something wants to communicate with you,
Yeah,
it will.
it had to be something evil and intelligent to pull that out like that, bro.
That's probably one of the scariest things I've ever experienced.
I
Besides
think
when they open the gates of hell.
Okay, you want to get into that? Okay, so the gates of hell. How did that happen? What happened?
So, and I'm not for sure. Okay, this is what they said. Like, this was back in 96, 95, 96.
Roll that window up a little bit. It look cold in here.
I was 12, 13 years old.
96?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was born. Okay.
I had ran away from home, and I had gotten in with this group of people, and we're talking about, I was 12, 13. They're, late teens, early 20s. They claim to be witches and warlocks.
Yeah. It was a cult, basically.
Basically. So I'd ran away from home, and I was with this group of people, and we went out to what they call in Autauga County Witch Mountain.
Okay.
This was back before they built that subdivision on Witch Mountain.
Okay. Why was the name Witch Mountain, though?
I'm not sure. I couldn't tell you how it originated.
But something had to happen for it to get named that.
Absolutely. But
Okay.
after this happened, I didn't give a shit. I never went back out there. I've never been down that road that Witch Mountain is on ever again.
Okay, so you ran away and y'all went to the mountain. Okay, so then
It was 6 of us.
Okay.
It was Pac-Man, David, and Shannon. And it was me, Little Mike, and Danny. And because Shannon kind of ran it. Shannon, it was the other female in the group. She kind of was bossy and she acted
You going back to Jacksonville right now?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But I'm gonna turn off here in a minute.
Okay.
But she so they was trying to prove her wrong, trying to prove get her, to say she didn't know what she was talking about or whatever. Well, in doing that, they ended up doing something they didn't want to fucking do. So we're in the middle of this fucking field on Witch Mountain.
Yeah.
The energy, you can already feel what I call it's thick. It's thick.
Yeah.
It's heavy. The feeling in this area. And so Pac-Man with this sword that he pulls out of his freaking trunk of his car, starts writing in the dirt. And he I don't know what he wrote. I couldn't tell you. You hear him start mumbling something. And then all of a sudden, Danny falls the fuck out. Danny gone out. Hits the ground.
Passed
Me,
out.
completely blacked out. Me flipping the fuck out.
Oh my God.
Tries to catch Danny. Danny's like this huge dude. I'm this little old bitty thing, you know, and just about killed myself. But in doing that, somehow the middle of the field caught my attention. And this red glow just appears out in the middle of this field.
Yeah.
As you could hear Pac-Man still mumbling. You could still hear him speaking under his breath, you know.
It was like an evil glow, though, wasn't it? Like
it was.
You could feel something from it.
It was.
I've never seen that like that before.
No, never. No. And it gets brighter as it's like it gets closer.
Yeah.
And I'm freaking out. I'm freaking the fuck out. I'm fucking freaking. And I tell everybody, it's like, all right, let's go. I can't do this. We got to go. So everybody jumps in the car. We get Danny in the car. Pac-Man's driving. It's a little 5-speed. Pac-Man's driving. Shannon's in the middle. David's in that seat. I'm in the middle in the back. I got Danny to my left, and I got Little Mike on my right. Little Mike's smoking a Black and Mild.
Yeah.
Roll the windows up. Roll the window. I don't know why I wanted him to roll the fucking windows up, but I wanted him to roll the windows up.
Yeah.
So Pac-Man's trying to get the car to go. Back tires are spinning. Spinning. We're not going anywhere. Something's holding us there. The car would not go. And I know how to drive a 5-speed. The clutch, he was all the way off the clutch. The clutch, you know, the car was in gear. The e-brake was down. You know, this car was not moving.
Yeah.
But the back tires were just spinning. And as they were spinning, they were kicking up dust. And it was just, this cloud of dust was just surrounding us.
Oh, wow.
And I just happened to turn around and look in the back, and in this cloud of dust, you see a face. This evil, a face I will never in my life forget. And Danny, Little Mike, had cracked his window to flick his ashes out the window.
Hey, bro.
And in a split second, he brought that Black and Mild. I'll never forget this till the day.
What?
He brought that Black and Mild back in and took a drag off of it. And he turned and looked at me. It was like I was looking Satan in the eye. I immediately went crazy. I started kicking and screaming, and I was trying to get away from him, and I was clawing my way out of this fucking car. And instantly, whatever had us released us. And that car shot the fuck off. And so everybody's freaking out because I'm freaking out.
Yeah.
Little Mike don't know what's going on because he's freaked out that I'm freaking out over him.
Yeah.
You know? And so we get off this road and they pull over at the gas station. I'm still screaming. I'm screaming to the top of my lungs. I'm going nuts. I won't let Little Mike near me.
Yeah.
I don't want you near me. I can't even look at him. It terrified me.
Yeah.
And they're like, they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. This little girl's gone crazy. Something is literally just, it's like I went into shock. Basically, I went into shock. So everybody jumps in the car. Shannon and David are trying to hold me because I'm just kicking and screaming. You know, we're in the parking lot of this gas station and it's 2 o'clock in the morning. People are looking at us freaking out. I ran away. We don't want the cops called. You know, I'm not thinking about that. I'm not thinking about nothing. I'm flipping the fuck out.
Yeah.
So we go to Hash Brown's house. Go into Hash Brown's apartment. No, it's an apartment. So apparently, he's a warlock that is in possession of the Necronomicon.
Bruh.
Okay, do you know what the Necronomicon is?
No.
It's the Book of the Dead.
Okay.
It's the Book of the Dead. So we get in here, and I'm still freaking out. Hash Brown grabs me. They all create this circle,
Mm-hmm.
and Hash Brown's just got me in this bear hug, and he's this huge giant of a man. And he's just got me, and he's saying stuff, and within seconds, I just ease. Like, it just eases. Like, it just melts off. It's whatever it is, just goes away.
Yeah.
Do I know what I want to show you? Okay, so, and about that time, he puts this necklace on me, and this necklace is a dragon, with a red eye, with a ruby eye. He puts this necklace on me, and he says, "Don't take it off." And so about that time, we hear a knock on the door.
Yeah.
Prattville police. Everybody's just like, "Fuck, what are we gonna do?" You know. So Hashbro's like, "Go hide in the back." So I go down this hallway, and the first door I come to, it's open. It's a bedroom. I don't know whose bedroom, but it's a bedroom. And I go to step in the doorway of this, and I'm just a wall. My feet will not move. I cannot go any further. I cannot go in this room. And so I take a step back. I look down the hall.
Yeah.
And
you going to Peakland?
No, just right here.
Jacksonville.
That way's Jacksonville.
Oh.
I'm just going to a road right here.
Okay.
I'm gonna show you another little cabin.
Okay.
It's gonna freak you out.